guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy December. This is me welcoming officially welcoming the Christmas season, and I wanted to do a very Christmas inspired makeup, something very dramatic. I was actually inspired by this photo on Instagram and I thought, well, why not, let's create it. So if you want to see how I actually get this look, please keep watching. Okay guys, we are back with another voiceover. So today I'm taking the Spotlight palette. I'm digging into this dark green and I'm going to be applying it in my crease area. So I'm building it up. Mind you, I've not used a primer here, just concealer as a base, and the color like stuck really nicely, and coming from like a 30-40 ringgit palette, I think it's so amazing. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Then I'm taking the Fruit Pie Filling palette. These two palettes are actually from UCANBE. I have reviewed them in the past few videos, you can check them out. I'm applying that light green shade just above that dark green shade that we put down. Going back into the first palette, I'm taking this lighter green because I want it to be a bit of an ombre, and I'm buffing the top edges out. You can see exactly here. I'm not time-lapsing it this time because I know a lot of you have questions on blending and how long I take to blend. So this is roughly what I do. So I really take my time. First I start with really small circular motions and then I go in with larger ones to just disperse the color. Now when I'm doing my inner corner, I do it a bit more precise. I don't go as far out as I would on the outer corner because I don't want it to look muddy. And going in back with the second shade, I'm just blending everything in just to make sure everything looks very seamless. Now I'm going to start on my cut crease. This is a different cut crease. I do not know what you call this, but this like elongates to the outside as well. So just quickly time-lapsing it. This is what it looks like. So I just took some time and just did the shape because I wanted it to have like a nice like sweepy motion to it. Okay, I'm applying some eye primer down, and why I'm doing this, it's mainly because so why I'm actually applying some eye primer for this look is mainly because I'm gonna put down like a red shade, and sometimes, you know, reds, they can come off a little bit dusty, so I wanted it to have like a really good tacky base that it can stick to. So I'm going into the Fruit Pie Filling palette, taking the shade Cranberry, such a pretty shade. I'm going to be stamping the color on. So I'm basically dunking in my brush and just stamping the color on. As you can see, I'm not blending because remember the base is still wet, so you can't actually blend. I can just build the color on top of the primer that I've already put down. So that's exactly what I'm doing here, just taking my time and stamping the color on. And then I actually take a very small brush. If you can see, it's a very precise rounded tip brush. I'm taking the same red shape and I'm just concentrating it as close to that line as possible. I'm not going right until the line because I know we are going to put the silver liner later, so I do not mind the gap. If I don't have the silver liner, usually I'll do all the way. I don't like the gap. Okay, so now taking the black shade. Now you guys, I didn't actually realize that my camera was not focused. I'm so sorry, but this is roughly what I did. I actually just applied black just on the outer areas just to give it a very smoky V effect. Now going in with my silver liner. It's actually a liquid shadow from QIC Cosmetics. I'm taking it on a pencil. What brush is this? I think it's a very precise eyeliner brush if I'm not mistaken. Sadly QIC has discontinued their products, but this was one of the most amazing glitter eyeshadows I've ever tried. But I believe there are a lot of other brands out there that have similar ones. Catrice Cosmetics has them as well. You can check them out. So as you can see, I'm just taking my time and just drawing the line. Of course, it's not as neat as I wanted it to be. I'm still learning, you guys. Okay, so now I'm curling my lashes and then we're doing the same mascara, and then I did apply my falsies off camera. I got these new falsies from Shopee and it's so huge, like it looks like a bug, honestly. Okay, moving on to face. I'm taking the April Skin primer, applying it over the face. Can you guys see the lashes? Can you see? Can you see? Taking my most current favorite foundation, the Milani Concealer and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is in the shade 0910. Oops, sorry guys. Honestly, you guys, I love, absolutely obsessed with this foundation. Can you see it covers everything so effortlessly? I don't have to like color correct my face. I know I can actually get away without using concealer. It's that good. I'm just doing the other side. I am using a brush because I think brushes are actually easier, but then again, if you want to get like really prettiness, the sponge is the way to go. I've become slightly lazy. Okay, so now I'm taking my concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Caramel, one of the nicest concealers out there. It's very hydrating, it very creamy, it blends out like a dream. I love this thing, but I'm almost out of it, so yeah, I'm taking the same brush and I am blending the concealer in, and then yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing, blending everything in. And then I'm going to apply some on the chin. I'm going to blend that out. I'm just highlighting the middle portion of our face and some on the nose and blending that out. If you can see, I'm actually holding the brush very lightly because I don't want the product to move anywhere else. I'm applying some on the forehead, just highlighting the middle section of the face. Sorry guys, I think I didn't show what I was using here. I'm using the Fenty Beauty loose powder. I think this is in the shade Honey, if I'm not mistaken. I think I want to get the shade Banana as well because I know it's slightly lighter, and I like for sometimes the under eyes to look a lot more like brighter and lighter and all. Now taking the next 3 steps to Sculpt palette, I'm actually just bronzing the face, doing both sides of the cheek, the nose, the usual parts. Yeah, just blending everything. Taking the Milani Baked Blush. This is in Rose d'Oro. Such a pretty sheeny. Oh, my favorite. Absolutely love it. I do not know why it's taken me so long to discover sheeny blushes. I'm obsessed. Okay, so now taking the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight. This is very creamy, you guys. It's very creamy, but when you apply it, it actually turns to like powder. So that's amazing, and it smells beyond incredible. And you can see it's a very blinding highlighter. I love this. Taking a very small fan brush, I'm applying it the bridge of my nose and then doing my eyes. So basically the eyes, what I did, I drew the cudgel and just buffed it out. Yeah. Okay, setting spray, I'm using the Huda Beauty one, the Resting Boss Face one. I love this thing. Okay, moving on to lips. I've got a lot of questions on this. I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. I think this is in Make It Happen. I think so. Yes, so it's in 55 Make It Happen. I'm just using a maroon lip liner. I cannot remember where I got this from, but any maroon lip liner would do. Even if you want to skip the liner, no problem, you do you, boo. So I'm taking the Maybelline Superstay one. This is such a beautiful color, especially like for Indian skin tones. I'm applying it, and yes, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this very creative, over-the-top Christmas look. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this look is a lot more dramatic and more on the creative side, as opposed to something that you would do like on a normal day. I don't know, but if you want to do it, please feel free to go ahead. Do tag me on Instagram so that I can see your recreations as well. I will definitely be doing a lot more neutral glam looks that are a bit more practical to be done like during the holiday season, Christmas, New Year's and all that stuff. And also something that is easy to do. I know a lot of you are working moms, you know, just generally people who have very little time and you want to look good. So I got your back. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching until here. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!